versatile fit. Today we have a total body circuit, and this is a portable routine that you can really take with you anywhere. Obviously you can do it at home, you can do it in your office, but you can also take it with you. Basically you're using body weight for almost everything. You may need, if you have a hard time going to the floor, we do have some floor exercises. A chair may come in handy. I think we also need a chair for, we're going to do a seated curl with a towel. So if you can grab a towel, a chair, also optional tubing. Tubing is great because it's so portable. You can take with you on business trips or vacation. I've got some tubing anchored here to a post. When I get to that point with the tubing, we'll talk about that a little bit more, but if you're going to use the tubing for some of these exercises, just make sure that you anchor it to something that's not going to move on you, okay? So that's it. This routine, there are 2 different circuits, and all we're going to run through 2 times each, all right? So let's start with the first circuit, all right? So I'll do this in real time. It'll be really easy to follow. We're going to start on the floor. If you want to throw a towel down, you could do that also to make the floor a little more comfortable, especially if it's like a hard floor, make it a little more comfortable. But we're going to start with some leg circles. So I'm going to show you those. Just take a seat here. Going to lean back just a little bit, guys, and we're going to do about 10 each way, all right? So we're going to start out, just lean back, and we're going to go just kind of clockwise. Great for the core. Do one more. Okay. Now we gotta go the other way, all right? So we'll come the other way. Floor is hard. Whew, here we go. They are challenging, they really are. The next exercise is a T push-up, and we're gonna do about 10 of these, okay? So we're gonna get in this T position. If you've done yoga before, they use that in a yoga pose also, but we're gonna do a T push-up and T, okay? So it's gonna be 10 total push-ups. We'll raise up one way, we'll do a push-up, then we'll raise up the other way and do a push-up. Again, a chair will show that you could use a chair if you have a difficult time going to the floor. All right, so let's get these underway. So I'm going to do a push up, and I'm just going to rotate up. They are tougher than they look. All right, now we're going to do a lying pull down. We're going to do a variation of a lying pull down. I'll use tubing. I'll show a towel. You know, it just, guys, it mimics a kayak kind of. Basically, you're doing one-arm pull downs, alternating. Okay, so we'll lay down. We're going to get about 10 each way here. All right, so I'm going to lay down. We'll grab the tubing or a towel. If you have a towel, you're going to pull it apart a little bit as you do this. And we're going to pull, and we'll come back. Roll. Take right to the back. Chest is off the floor. I could really feel those working. Great little exercise. Now, we're going to do a bridge. You know what? I'm going to grab a towel. I'm just going to lay this out. Make it a little more comfortable. And we're going to do a bridge leg lift. Okay? So, what we've got is we're going to bridge up, lift the leg, and we're just going to come down. Up, 1, 2. Keep those hips up high. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Welcome. Now we're going to switch them up. Hey, watch your range of motion. You can come a little higher than the other leg, but that's kind of where you would about stop. So I'm bridging up nice and high. The leg comes out. I'm up, maybe just beyond the height of that. All right. So those first 4 movements, they're all on the floor, so you can move between them relatively quickly. Okay. If you decrease your rest, you increase your intensity. All right. So I'm just going to stay here, take a breath, and we're going to go back to those leg circles. Okay. So about 10 each way. Here we go. Touch down, take a breath. Let's match reps going the other way. So we're going to 10 going the opposite way. In my case, I'll be going counterclockwise. Next up, T push-ups. Okay. Here we go. Okay, now we're to these one-arm alternating pull-up downs, basically. A kayak. Here we go. Grab your towel or tubing. We'll lay down. If you have tubing, get a little tension on there. If you have a towel, you're pulling apart. So we're going to bring the chest slightly up the floor and then pull arms up the floor. 1, 2, 3. Now, we're going to go to the bridge leg lift. So we'll lay back. Whoo! Here we go, bridge up, leg, 1, this goes pretty quick. This first circuit. Okay, hey, that was the first circuit. A lot of floor work, a lot of getting the body nice and warm. Okay, I'm gonna stand up here, get the towel out of the way. Guys, the next movement, let me throw the circuit up so you can see it. We've got pivot squats, pivot lunge, I'm sorry. We're gonna step forward and step back. So we have a pivot leg. Make sure you've got a little bit of room. Okay, so you're gonna go forward and back. So you need a step in each direction. Just make sure there's nothing behind you that you'll run into. If you have a hard time with balance, maybe have a chair or a wall along the side of you that you could reach up if you need to. Okay, so pivot lunge, we're gonna do a squat pulse. All we're gonna do is at the bottom, we're gonna squat and just do a little pulse, not a heavy bounce, just a little pulse and up. Okay, then we're gonna go to our chair. We're gonna do our chair leg curls. We'll use chair again, underhand push up, and then we're gonna do towel curls. If you have tubing, you could do tubing curls, all right? So let's go through this pivot lunge. Because these are tougher than they look. We're gonna get 10 in each direction, and then switch legs, all right? So I'll plant this, make sure we got lots of room here, and here we go. We're gonna step forward, good, and then back. 1, forward, 2. Takes a couple to kind of get warmed up on here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that was 10 each way. Shake them out a little bit here. We're gonna switch sides now. Now the left leg will travel. And here we go. Step forward and back. 1, 2, whoo, man. They burn a little bit. Those are tough. Okay, now the legs are a little fatigued. They're pretty exhausted. So now we're gonna go to our squat pulse. Okay, so it makes the squats a little bit harder, so you don't need as much weight, and we're adding a pulse, which magnifies exercise as well. So let's go at 15 of these, just body weight. If you have a hard time with this, you could go to a door, hold onto a door, or a door frame. Here we go. Squat, little pulse. 1, not quite all the way up. Squat, 2, 3, squat, 4, squat, 6, squat, 5. Okay, even with no weight, I felt those. Great little exercise. Another great one that we do frequently with different workouts is a modified leg curl. Okay, so a little different than a bridge. We'll use a chair. And again, you have a towel out if you wanted to on the floor for more comfort here. And We're simply going to throw the heels up here. Hands are down. We're going to drive the heels through the chair. Get those hips up higher. About, I don't know, 10 to 15 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Ooh, those feel good. Really gets the hamstrings back in the thigh, guys. Really feel that. Great movement. Okay. The next exercise on our list is an underhand incline push-up. All that means is we're going to use a chair or a bench. Okay. Obviously, this is kind of geared towards if you're traveling or in your office and you don't have anything there. So you go to a chair. Go underhand if you can. If you can't, guys, you can go over. Okay. And we're going to get maybe 10 to 15 of these. All right. So I'll come to the chair. And we're going to come, keep the body flat. Let the body come over the chair. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Okay, that was 15 of those. Whew, so 10 to 15, some triceps, pecs. The next exercise, we're gonna do just a set of curls, okay? You can use tubing. I realize not everyone has tubing, so I'll use a towel for this first round. If you are using tubing, just very quickly, and this may sound basic, but I've seen it happen before. You can step on this tubing. Make sure the middle of your foot is on that tubing. Okay, don't get it towards like the ball of the foot where it has the maybe the possibility of rolling up the foot and coming at you. Okay, so that'll ruin your day. So middle of the foot. Okay, if you're doing the tubing. Okay, I'll set the tubing here. Let me show the towel version of this, and this is another just a great tool. Just a towel. All I'm going to do is grab the ends of the towel and we're going to use our leg for resistance. I'm going to squeeze up the curl. I'm going to push with my foot the whole time. 3. So you can dictate the resistance by pushing harder. Around 15. It's going to be really challenging. All right, that was 15 of those. Set that here. Okay, if you want to reset your chair, kind of anchor that. If you had to move it at all, you may not have to move it, but make sure it's anchored now. And we're starting back at the top of this one, okay? So that was one time through. So we've got the pivot lunge, okay? So here we go, 10 each way, all right? Legs might even feel better on the second round, okay? Kind of get them warmed up a little bit, okay? So here we go. We'll step forward. 1, forward. 2, 3, 4. My legs feel a lot better on the second round. My old bones got to warm up. 8, 9. Much smoother than the first set. Really feel it in the legs. Let's switch them up. Here we go. Forward. Okay. Now, squat pulse. Remember, the pulse isn't real dramatic. Just subtle. Go easy on the joints here, right? Try not to come all the way up to the top either. That'll keep a little extra tension on those legs. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Push feet through the floor. 11 as you come up. One more. All right. Shake them out for a minute. We're going to hit now the hamstrings. Let's go to the chair. Here we go. This is also kind of like a 2 count. 2, so we get up nice and high. So it's up, squeeze, 30, 10 to 15. 6. Of those. Whew. Really feel them. Okay, we're up. Next exercise in this little portable circuit is a chair push-up. We'll use an underhand grip if possible. 10 to 15 of these. Anchor that chair. Here we go. If you watch my body's coming over that chair. So the arm has a nice 90-degree angle, shoulder, elbow, wrist. Watch that dynamic. We're down. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Okay, guys, we finish off with a curl. We did the seated with the towel. It works fantastic. If you've got tubing, we mentioned you could also use tubing. I'll do tubing this time. Either one is great, okay? Make sure the middle of your foot is on that tubing. We're just squeeze up. 1, nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, 6. If you need more resistance, you can use 2 feet in here. Around 15. I got a couple more. 1, 2. All right. Once you're done with that second set of curls, hey, that's our routine. So that was a fairly quick, portable, easy workout to do anywhere. And when I say easy, I mean as portability. It's easy to do this workout at the office, at home, in a hotel room. I think it can be challenging though, all right? Especially with rest periods. If you can adjust those rest periods based on your fitness level, challenge the most fit person. All right, so guys, hope you enjoyed that. That is our portable total body circuit. This Elite Fitness, bringing wellness